Most singers, when going on the quest to find beautiful vibrato, start in the completely wrong place. They go for the big notes. They go for the belts. They listen to these amazing notes from talented vocalists that have this wonderful arc of vibrato, and they don't realize all of the subtleties on a sensation-based level that are happening in that person's body to get there. They oversimplify by going, oh, energetic, loud, supported, it sounds amazing. And then they try, and they start to realize that there's all this tension creeping in, and the sound that they're making is almost impossible to control and make musical. It sounds forced, it sounds tense, it sounds pretend. Not at all the magic and music that they're hearing from their inspirations. There's also a more subtle approach that tends to throw people off when pursuing vibrato. It's the one that's not quite fully straight. There's variance, but it's so subtle in the way that it shapes the notes that it's almost impossible to figure out just by listening and imitating. The voice just starts shaking and becomes uneasy in pitch. That's not the vibrato we want either. If you want to find truly musical, expressive, and connected vibrato, you have to start from a different place. Listen to these amazing vocalists release into vibrato. They've all got something in common. Notice this element of relaxing into vibrato. The entrance is generally a bit more powerful, and then as they prepare to exit the note, the vibrato carries them out. Oh, lay. Now you say, that's just a different style of vibrato. I don't want to do this. I want the big, powerful voice with the big, powerful vibrato. Keep listening. Developing great vibrato requires understanding and introspection in two main areas: support and the ability to let your larynx freely float and bounce just a little bit. For support, if you need help dialing that in, click the link below in my pinned comment or video description and join my free course. I'll help you with support and a lot of other things as well. For letting your larynx float and bounce, there's a specific way that you can practice this and then combine it with proper support to get both this wonderful release into vibrato that we heard on the later examples, and then gradually develop it into those climactic notes with the perfect amount of vibrato we all love. But we can't start with the big notes. We can't start with the supported belted vibrato because we're missing the subtle, more nuanced muscle memory developments we must get a handle on first. So here's a super simple, accessible exercise you can use to take yourself all the way from the initial discovery process to those wonderful sounding vibrato. Start with the sound yai, yai. Say it in head voice. Yai, yai, yai. Make sure you're not reaching for this when you're saying in head voice. So you're not going yai, yai. It's a very relaxed head voice. Yay, yay, yay. You should have a free, tension-free throat and chin. Yay, yay. It shouldn't be up. It should be down and relaxed. Yay, yay, yay. Now, take this sound and start in head voice and then exit into chest voice. Try to do it without cracking. Yay, yay, yay. Not this. Yay, yay, yay. Get the breath pressure, support, get the breath pressure right, coordinated with the downward motion of this of what I'm asking you to do so that you don't experience a crack. You just experience a more smooth transition. Yay, 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 yay. No, yay, yay. Yes. And then throw the sound upward while freely dropping your larynx and opening things up, kind of like a yawn, before grounding in your chest voice, like this. Yay, yay, yay. Work on it till you can do it without cracking. Not like this. Yay, yay. Like this. Yay, 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 yay. Notice how I'm moderating my breath pressure and I'm letting my larynx bounce a little bit. I'm practicing this bounce. Yay, yay, yay. But it's all done very softly. There's no belting going on here. Yay, 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 yay. Feel how things are moving freely. I'm not fixing anything. Then catch that head voice bounce that's happening as you open your throat multiple times before grounding down into chest voice. Now notice, you can see my Adam's apple and my larynx, my voice box bouncing freely. It's not fixed at all. And then I kind of relax into the end of the exercise each time and then start again. You probably notice when you're doing this that your tongue, because you're forming the word yay, 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 yay. You're doing that quickly and your tongue is doing this kind of thing. Now, we're going to remove the role of the tongue. Our tongue has helped guide everything into place up to this point. But now we're going to remove this I sort of sound, and we're going to try to preserve the bouncy sensation that we're experiencing in our head voice. So it went from to notice I'm still bouncing. Then we ground. We're practicing that throw, right? Yeah, 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 yeah. Try a different vowel. It's this bouncing sensation that is combined with a more direct connection to our support that allows us to go from this sort of bouncy ghost sound to a more connected musical vibrato. Start with a well-supported, comfortable chest voice note on I. Give it some energy, and then practice abandoning into that head voice float, and then trail down and ground in your chest voice. Okay? So it sounds like this. Now notice I cracked when I transferred from the note to the exercise. That's normal when you're dialing this in. Keep going and see if you can connect the note with the exercise. The note, remember, just stays straight. It's starting to do something kind of cool. There. I chose a slightly different note to go in. Cool. Now belly laugh over that comfortable chest voice note. You should feel all that energy down, low, poop muscles. Not here yet. So my note, don't worry that you lose pitch. Make it really exaggerated. Just make sure you're feeling it all low and you're not trying to contort or cause any sort of variance in pitch or energy here. Okay? We're separating the sensations. Okay? So start straight, belly laugh it, and then abandon into this exercise with the floating larynx. So what we're doing by combining all of these nuanced sensations is preventing ourselves from locking into one set of dynamics and one posture, which is how vibrato actually gets trapped. If we can connect to a well-supported note while singing it straight, abandon into a belly laugh, and then abandon into this other exercise we've gotten familiar with from a muscle memory and sensation perspective, we can blend all of these approaches in real time. It's a balancing act that creates the musical things that we hear in wonderful vibratos. And over time, with lots of practice and introspection, you're going to be able to take this low impact head voice larynx float, and you're going to be able to apply that sensation over more powerful chest voice and even mixed voice notes as you learn to balance the sensations. Oh, hey. Notice there's a little bit of belly laugh combined with a little bit of that larynx bounce and that larynx float. And it's an interplay between the two. Also notice that I'm not getting stuck on one particular resonance or placement while I'm doing this. I'm moving up, I'm moving down, even if I'm holding a note out. As I practice moving around registers, placement, resonance, and the balance between belly laugh engagement, which is just one component, and float. All these things can work together in various combinations and balances to give you a trained, natural musical vibrato. Again, if you would like more help dialing in these nuances, starting with support, click the link below and join my free course in the pinned comment or video description. We'll see you for more.